Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk to you about Journeyman by Amouage. So Journeyman by Amouage actually launched in 2014 and it's defined as a woody, spicy fragrance. So I didn't like it when I first tried it and I never really gave it a chance. So now I want to tell you what I think about this fragrance. When I first tried it, I wasn't a fan of it to be honest, and I didn't try it again after that. My husband didn't even really wear it either because I didn't like it. So after all those years, we've revisited this fragrance again, and I want to tell you what I actually think of this fragrance now after all those years. So I'll just quickly show you the bottle. So the bottle of Journeyman is a gold bottle. It's got gold on the sides and a gold cap, and then it's got like a red front and back to it as well. It's like a dark red color, a nice glossy finish, and then it's got the name of the brand and the fragrance on the front. So in Journeyman, you've got top notes of Sichuan pepper, cardamom, bergamot, and neroli. Then you've got middle notes of tobacco leaf, incense, and juniper berries. And then you've got base notes of leather, cypriol oil, tonka bean, and musk. So I didn't wear this when we were going out or anything like that. Me and my husband both tried this out when we were at home for the purpose of this review and just because we wanted to see what we think about this fragrance after all those years. So I'm not going to spray it on me because it's a very manly scent, so I'm gonna go outside later to get the kids from school and I don't want to smell like a man when I'm going to get them, so I'm not going to put this on. I can tell you that the initial projection of this fragrance is amazing, and I guess that's what you would expect from an Amouage fragrance anyway. So straight away when you spray this, you get the Sichuan pepper and the fresh spices with some musk, and this is on the skin. So we also sprayed it on our clothes, and on our clothes it opens on a cool spicy note, so similar but different to what you get on your skin. After about 15 minutes then on skin, you start to get the tobacco leaf and the incense. And I think this is the part that I didn't like when I first tried it because it's like headache inducing for me. And I don't know what it is with me and tobacco leaf, but it just starts to give me a headache. Now this didn't give me like a full on headache, but it was starting. Me personally, I'm not really a fan of tobacco scents. It really depends on what else is blended with it because Royal Tobacco by Amouage, for example, is my only favorite tobacco scent and one I can actually tolerate. Otherwise, tobacco scents usually do give me a headache. On clothes though, the tobacco in this is quite light, but on skin it was definitely stronger. If you spray it on your clothes only, you're not going to get that much tobacco out of it. Well, we didn't anyway. But if you spray it on your skin, then 15 minutes later, you will start to get that tobacco leaf and incense combination. Sichuan pepper in the opening is quite strong, but it actually comes across quite attractive. This is definitely an attractive men's fragrance. It's very masculine, and to be honest, it feels like a year-round fragrance. Though it's got spices in it, over time I did feel like my husband could wear this anytime during the year. That's because it has that freshness to it as well. So Journeyman is definitely a men's fragrance. It's very attractive as well, actually, apart from the tobacco leaf and the incense, which I personally didn't like, but that's my personal opinion. So after about an hour, the tobacco leaf and the incense seem to kind of like go away. And it becomes a fresh spicy scent again, but this time more fresh than spicy and with less Sichuan pepper. And then in the dry down, you've still got the spices and the aromatic touch to it, but you've also got the leather in the dry down, hints of musk and very light hints of incense as well. Tonka bean in the base actually also makes this super smooth. So I quite liked the dry down. I liked the opening and the dry down, to be honest, and I liked it on my husband. I think it's just the middle part where you get the tobacco leaf and the incense combination. I wasn't a fan of it personally myself, and that's probably why I didn't like it all those years ago. Now when I look at it, I'm looking at it from a different angle, obviously, because I've been reviewing fragrances for like 2 years now, I think. So the way I'm looking at things is very different to the way I was looking at it all those years ago. I can definitely see the beauty in this fragrance, and I can appreciate the beauty and the art in this fragrance as well. Overall, though, I do think that this is a super attractive men's fragrance with amazing projection and long lasting as well. So my advice to you guys would be as well that if you ever come across a fragrance that you think that you don't like when you first try it, definitely give it another chance and revisit it again after a couple of months, or even after 1 year actually, because your experiences and your senses change over time and they actually develop. So you'll find that after all that time, you are looking at the fragrance in a completely different way. In fact, there's another fragrance which it's super funky, and that's PM by Fragrance Du Bois. That is the most funkiest scent I have ever tried, and so many people say good things about it, but it's just one again that is like headache inducing for me. And I tried that 2 years ago. So when I'm in Harrods next, I'm gonna give it another chance and see what I think about it after 2 years, because I might think differently about it and I might look at it in a different way. That's the advice I wanted to give to you guys. Definitely don't rule out a fragrance from the offset. You might not like it at first, but give it another chance after some time and see what you think of it then. You still might not like it enough to wear it, but you will appreciate the art and you'll appreciate the beauty behind the fragrance and the way it's been created. So I do hope you found this video useful and you have learned something from it as well. It was a very brief review of Journeyman by Amouage. I think the moral of the story for me was definitely give fragrances another chance. Don't just say you don't like something and just leave it at that. If you have any questions, then let me know in the comments box below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in my next video.